Cubby the Brave. You go first, said Cubby, frightened. Jake, Izzy and Scully went down a big slide. When it was Cubby's turn, he closed his eyes tight and slid down. He zoomed off the slide and landed in front of Claw Rock. Look, a map carved on the rock. It leads to the treasure of Spiky Pike Peak, said Jake. Cubby opened a map. The first stop was the frightening forest. Cubby was too scared to go into the forest. Jake spotted an old pair of boots on the ground. These could be the famous boots of bravery, he said. They make anyone who wears them extra brave. Cubby put on the boots. Are those really boots of bravery? Izzy asked Jake quietly. I don't know. But if wearing those boots help Cubby feel brave, then they'll be the boots of bravery to him, said Jake. Cubby the Brave led the crew through the frightening forest. Nearby, Hook and Shmee were looking for a treasure in a lake. What a waste of time, said Hook. To make matters worse, when Captain Hook got out the lake, his boots were missing. Shmee spotted the boot prints that leaded towards Spiky Pike Peak Trail. Hook and Shmee were nearing the top of the peak when Hook stubbed his toe. Youch! Hook fell into Shmee, and they both plunged off the side of the high peak. The captain used his hook to hang on, but they were about to fall. Further at the peak, Jake heard Hook crying for help. Cubby tried a long vine around his waist, and Jake and Izzy lowered him. I'm here to save you, said Cubby. Hook and Shmee grabbed the vine. Jake and Izzy, Scully, hoisted them to the top of the peak. Why, you're the bravest pirate I've ever seen, said Captain Hook. Besides me, of course. Hook recognised the boots he'd lost. But they aren't the boots of bravery, said Cubby. That means you were a brave pirate all along, said Jake. At the top of the peak, they found the treasure. It was a giant slide that went all the way down to Spiky Pike Peak. I'll go first, cried Cubby happily.